Hi, my name is Raul, and recently I had a kidney issue. I called my herbalist and made an appointment, and as soon as I walked in the door, he pointed at me and said, "I already know what's causing your problem. It's your phone." Well, because I wear my phone on my hip, on my belt, at least 8 to 12 hours a day when I'm at work every day, 5 days a week. Your cell phone picks up pulses from the towers, and those pulses can cause tumors within your body. Thank God I found out about it before any real damage happened. Now, I strongly believe that there are millions of people around the world who've gotten diagnosed with tumors, who got those tumors possibly from their cell phone and where they're holding it around their bodies and not even knowing it. They're spending their time trying to rid themselves using modern medicine to get rid of these tumors, yet they're still carrying the cell phone in the same spot, not knowing that that's what caused it in the first place. Now, I'm sure you've already heard of the possibilities of getting brain tumors from holding your phone to your ear while talking on the phone too much. Well, the makers of the phone think so too. Did you know that there's a warning on every phone about RF exposure? Don't believe me? You don't have to write this down, but go into your settings, go to General, go to About, and then scroll all the way down to RF exposure. Now, you can read it in your own time afterwards, but in there, they are saying to reduce exposure to RF energy, use a hands-free option, such as a built-in speakerphone, the supplied headphones, or other similar accessories. But wait a minute, it also says don't carry the phone on your torso. This is your torso, right where all your vital organs are. So if you're carrying your phone in your pants pocket, over time, it can cause infertility in men and in women. If you're carrying your phone in your chest area, it could cause breast cancer, especially for women. There have been men who have been diagnosed with breast cancer too. Were they carrying the phone in their shirt pocket? Ladies, if you're pregnant, you definitely do not want to have your phone near your stomach. The same goes for laptops, iPads, and tablets. They all generate the same pulses to gather information, just like the iPhone. Right now, these pulses are strong, coming from a 3G and a 4G network tower. But all countries are starting to upgrade to a 5G network tower. That means more health problems in the near future. So keeping your cell phone close to your body gives you a greater risk of getting tumors. Here's what my herbalist recommended to me to help keep the RF exposure down. Number one, use hands-free options to keep the phone away from your head, like a Bluetooth or the corded earbuds. Number two, when you're not using the phone, keep it at least 6 feet away from you, turn it off, or put it in another room until you need it. Number three, when you're driving, that's when you're going from tower to tower, and that's when the pulses are the strongest. Put the phone as far away from you or turn it off until you need it. Number four, don't give your iPhone to a child. If you have to, turn the phone off or put it on airplane mode. Also, what does a child do the first time you give them anything? They put it in their mouth. Now you're adding germs and viruses on top of RF exposure. Give your child something else to play with. Number five, for toddlers and young kids, if they're using an app on a tablet that does not require internet connection like Wi-Fi, put the device on airplane mode. Number six, don't have your phone next to you while you're sleeping. Trust me, you don't need your phone to be on or near you when you're asleep. Your phone is constantly picking up pulses and your body is absorbing those pulses while you sleep. Put the phone as far away from you as you possibly can or turn it off until you wake up and you need it. Number seven, I've seen reports of people being electrocuted to death in their sleep because they were charging their phone while listening to their phone with a corded device with a cord while they were sleeping. Is it possible that this can happen? Well, I pay attention to things that other people don't pay attention to. If you take a peek at an old iPhone, it has 2 ports in the bottom. One port where they can plug the phone in for it to be charged, the other port for the ear pieces so that you can listen to music at the same time. But if you notice that the newer phones, like the 7th generation, it only has 1 port. The port where you charge it is the same port that you would actually plug into your earbuds to listen to the music. Is it possible that they knew this was happening, so they quietly changed this to avoid it from happening again? Well, if you have anyone in your family or anyone that you know, especially kids, who sleep or fall asleep listening to music, make sure they're aware of this. Don't have it plugged in if they have an old iPhone with both ports while listening to music and falling asleep at the same time. We don't want them to experience a terrible accident. So please, please, please heed to my warning. Them moving up to a 5G towers is going to cause more health issues in the future. Also, if anyone you know has cancer or has tumors, let them know they have to stop eating sugar immediately. Sugar feeds cancer. And if they just happen to get diagnosed with cancer or tumors right where they happen to carry their phones, you might want to let them know they need to stop carrying their phones in that area to stop the growth. So I hope this information helped you. Don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click that little bell for notifications when I post new videos. I post one video every week. You can visit my website at www.godcuredme.com for a free food list to help you reverse just about any illness and disease. I put all the links in the description box below. And as always, my name is Raul. Remember, I won't just pray for you. I'll feed you knowledge. See you in another video.